right now, we have 5 teams that are currently 5-1. That are the Chiefs, Dolphins, Niners, Lions, Eagles. My opinion is that the Chiefs and the Lions are the 2 best teams above the other 5. I know the Dolphins are looking good, but they were exposed with the Bills. I just think because the Lions beat the Chiefs, even though it was week 1, I think them 2 are the teams to look out for early on.
So that was the first game of the season. You're suggesting that'll be the last game of the season.
Hey, I said that my Super Bowl prediction was Chiefs and Lions.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yep.
It looks
looking
reasonably
good.
close.
And Dan the Man Campbell loves it. In the locker room, pulled out a $5 note.
Did he?
A $5 bill for the Americans and said, "What do we have here? It's a 5."
I saw that, eh?
But yeah, it's only early on, but still, right now they're very hard teams to get past. You have the Chiefs, with arguably the greatest quarterback right now in this day and age. You have the Lions with this mantra that they're the dogs in the hunt. They'll always be in the fight. Sorry, dogs in the fight. Then you have the Niners that have plays everywhere, skill positions. They'll get someone from a 5th round, a 6th round, and just dominate nearly every team. You have the Dolphins with the quickest wide receivers and Tua coming into his own without any concussions, thankfully. And then you have the Eagles. Listen, they're a great team. They're a great team. I just think, personally,
Soft schedule.
Not soft schedule. We'll see.
Who have they played?
Yeah.
For our listeners last
Fucking
year.
4 games in 2 years. Shit.
I may eat my words. In the next 4 weeks, Eagles have a very tough schedule with the Chiefs, Dallas, all them coming up. Dallas also have a tough schedule towards the end of the season. I just think Dallas will still pimp them. No team in the NFC.
Pimp them or pimp?
Pimp them. Pimp
them out.
Pimps.
Like as in
hoes.
sell them.
Yes.
Sell them.
Sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No team in the NFC East since 2002 has repeated. It still won't be the case here.
I don't think a team has also
booed
sold
Santa.
other players either.
They sold their offensive coordinators and defense.
Well, I don't know that they sold them. Sold.
Sold.
I think they just moved. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you about that, but I do think.
Who do you think the top 5 teams are?
Well, I definitely agree that the top 5 teams that you mentioned today are the top 5 teams in the NFL. I can't argue with that point. I think that the Lions look unreal. You know, I think we've always said it. We are closet Lion fans here, even though we have our respective teams. We love the Lions.
Yeah, we do.
I think it's just we love Dan Campbell and you know, I love Jared Goff's career arc. You know, I really do. And I could see him playing in a Super Bowl again for the Detroit Lions. I think you're not wrong. I hate to agree with you. You know that.
Right.
But I think you're not wrong.
Very rare. I hear that.
Yeah, at the start of the season when we had our preseason episode making predictions on a division by division basis, I had Green Bay for the division, and I was high on the Lions, but I just thought the pressure, the tough schedule, the opening match, I thought, you know what, and no one's really talking about Green Bay, but, you know, I've got to retract that. The Lions are looking so damn good, and I agree with you, top 5. In the NFC, I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree that they're the best. I mean, after this week, you kind of suffer from recency bias. I still think San Francisco are the best squad.
I'll just have them just underneath.
All three phases. AFC is interesting, though. Like, it's kind of flat. So I kind of do agree with the Kansas City take probably more than the NFC side.
Yeah.
Where do we reconcile with Buffalo just absolutely blowing the doors off Miami, though?
No,
It's the inconsistency. It's like Dallas, for instance, now at 4-2, the same record, but you never know what you're going to get each week from them.
From Buffalo or Miami?
Buffalo.
I absolutely think Buffalo have just suffered from jet lag. Seriously, going to London and coming back from London, they looked pretty bad the last 2 weeks, and I think that is a massive part of it. So
New York's not that far from London, my bro.
But no one else is flying. Like,
Yeah, but you fly the West Coast. It's about the same distance.
yeah, you play
It's
at 9
5
o'clock.
hours.
You play at 9 o'clock in the morning though, not 4 o'clock in the arvo. Yeah, I don't know.
Take a Zanny. Go to bed.
I don't know. Like I think they've had a reasonably tough schedule as well, Buffalo.
They have, to this point, they definitely have. Yeah, I think they'll pick up from their left off from next week onwards. Like they're still.
Got some big wins, man. The AFC contenders, like they've beaten Miami, they've beaten Jacksonville.